Ananya is also getting us this information, and you can wait on that, Anshul. Arvind Kejriwal has been asked to furnish a bond of 15,000, bail bond on furnishing 15,000. Anshul, what does this mean? We'll do this big breaking on the screen in a bit. While we are at it, help us understand, what does this really mean for Arvind Kejriwal? Court granting him a bail bond of 15,000 rupees.
Well, definitely this seems like a go-ahead given to the Delhi Chief Minister. In fact, these bail bonds that have been furnished by him, the court has asked him to actually furnish these bail bonds of rupees 15,000. This seems like a pre-arrest bail that the Delhi Chief Minister might have applied for, and that has been granted for him. So definitely this seems actually like a setback for the Enforcement Directorate. We are still awaiting for the exact details as to how things are transpiring inside the courtroom as of now. But yes, the initial information that has been sent to us by Ananya, it seems like that the Delhi Chief Minister has gotten a go-ahead from the court, where probably a pre-arrest bail has been granted to him after furnishing a bail bonds of rupees 15,000. The exact details and the nitty-gritties will come out in the next few minutes. But yes, this is the big breaking that we are picking up right now. It remains to be seen as to how does the ED now respond and what are the arguments that will go henceforth from here.
Yes, so let's just reiterate for our viewers what has happened in the last 10 minutes or so. Arvind Kejriwal has been granted a bail bond of 15,000 rupees. A bail bond of 15,000 has been granted. A bail bond essentially means that if there was any threat of arrest under this particular section, this was a section in which the ED had gone to court saying by violating the Enforcement Directorate summons, Arvind Kejriwal was in violation of the Indian Penal Code sections, not honouring a public servant's missive, and in that particular case he's been given a bail bond of 15,000 rupees. But what really happens from here on? ED still wants to question him. There is a high likelihood that ED will issue a fresh summon to Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal has refused to honour the summon. The last two summons, Anshul, he said, why are you in a hurry? Wait for the court order. Now, is this the court order he was referring to? Does this give him more, at least political heft, if not legal, to say that, you know, the court order is in my favour? I had told you ED is political and therefore why should I appear? Politically, does this give him more teeth?
Well, definitely the Aam Aadmi Party would try to make this their talking point, as the court has allowed him to go ahead and furnish these bail bonds of rupees 15,000. But remember, it pertains to the case that was filed by the Enforcement Directorate of Arvind Kejriwal being a citizen of the country and not abiding by the Indian Penal Code and not abiding by the summons that are being served to him. So probably in that case, these bail bonds have been given to him. It remains to be seen if at all the court will ask him to come in and join into the investigation by the Enforcement Directorate. That is something that remains to be seen, because the Enforcement Directorate has not made him an accused in this entire matter. So applying bail on a matter in which he is not an accused, it is something that remains to be seen as to how things eventually pan out. But definitely, as you rightly said, this will give more teeth to the Delhi Chief Minister and the Aam Aadmi Party to go ahead with the and say that the court decisions have finally come in their favor, and they can whatever they have been saying is absolutely correct, and this is nothing but political vendetta, as what the points have been made by the Aam Aadmi Party several times. So yes, it remains to be seen as to how will the Enforcement Directorate now respond to these respond. But yes, at this point in time, the Delhi Chief Minister has been asked to furnish bail bonds of rupees 15,000 in front of
some relief for Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal there. Anshul, thank you so much for joining us and helping us understand. Thank you also to Rupashri and Ananya. The biggest news that Ananya got for us is that a bail bond has been allowed for Arvind Kejriwal.